Good evening and welcome to Scrapbooking with a Twist. Tonight we're going to do another one of our Around the World in 30 Days layouts. We are going to do Paris tonight. So let me read this micro print that I have trouble reading every time. All right. Bonjour. Welcome to the City of Love, home of the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and Notre Dame. To earn your stamp for this country, in keeping with the love theme, scrap a page about something you love, and it must include hearts. So, I love to travel, and I love Paris. So, I've been there twice. So I'm going to scrap about Paris itself. I'll show you the pictures I'm going to scrap. This is the second time I went. This is me and my two friends. This one, Janie, is the one that I travel with most of the time. And her husband has gotten pretty ill, and so she hasn't been able. We haven't traveled since just before COVID. We went to South America in the end of 2019, and that was the last time we traveled. And then this is another one of our very best friends, and she travels with us occasionally. So then this, of course, is Notre Dame. This is us inside the Moulin Rouge, and that's the sign from outside the Moulin Rouge, and I just cut it off of another photo to put on there. And I don't know how you pronounce this street that leads up to this Arc de Triomphe. It's the, I've got it on a little sticker here that I'm going to use. Avenue des Champs-Élysées or something. I don't know. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, that's what that is. And we were there just shortly after New Year's. We had actually spent New Year's in Morocco and on a trip, and then we came back and laid over for about 4 days in Paris. And so they had this entire street, the trees all in line. It was absolute. I mean, it deserves the City of Lights, the name that it gets. And then I'm going to show you a picture that doesn't make this layout, but I love this picture. Look at this picture. I'm afraid I got glare going on here. I better check my... I love this picture of the Eiffel Tower at night. I love that picture. But it doesn't make this layout. It'll make a future layout, but it doesn't make this layout. I gotta figure out how to get this glare off of here, but still has some light. Let's see, that works. Maybe. We might be able to live with that. This one doesn't make it, but I do love this picture. All right, so tonight, this is going to be one of those layouts that is not real creative. I'm going to use some purchased ephemera, whatever these things are called. I am so tired tonight, I don't think I even know my name. Embellishments, that's what they're called. Because I'll tell you a little bit about my day, but I got up about 7. I'm on praise team at church, so I'm there at 8:15, and then we're starting our Christmas music, so we do 8:15 to 8:45 for praise team, and then 8:45 to 9:15 or 9:30 for choir, and then I teach a Sunday school class, so I go to teach a Sunday school class, and then we have church. We're singing praise team. And then after church today, we were doing a 90th birthday party for this little gentleman in our church, and it was awesome. But, I mean, and then as soon as, we had to clean up from all of that on my feet all day, and carrying tables and lifting baskets full of decorations and stuff. It was something else. So I am pooped today. All right, we're going to put our pictures down because I've just got to work everything else around that. Because, you know me, I'm going to load up a layout with as many pictures as I can. So we are going to just get these pictures on here. I do have hearts. This is an Amy Tangerine. Let me see. I forgot it's an Amy Tangerine, and it's called Brave and Bold. And so it's got the hearts, and so I thought that'll be just fine. That'll be what we use. And then I've got the hearts covered. I'm going to use one more, or maybe several more, just depending on what I end up with. But we'll see. But the main thing, I've just got to get these pictures on here and then figure out how I'm going to work the title and some embellishments around that. Now, I'm going to have to turn this one and work on these pictures because they just barely fit on this 12-inch. You know, I bet if scrapbook paper was 20 inches by 20 inches instead of 12 by 12, I bet I would still run out of room because I load my pages up. I want a lot of pictures and I like embellishments, so I just load them up. And occasionally I do a simple layout, and this one's actually a little simpler than I normally do because a lot of times I make some kind of handmade embellishment to put on there, and that is not the case today. We are doing this around the world in 30 days, and I've only done 5 of them, and you have to do 10 to be eligible for the prize, and the prize is this amazing travel kit. So I really want to try to get 10 done, but I only have a few more days because I'm leaving to go out of town on Friday. And so I only have a few more days, and I have 1,000 things to get done between now and Friday. So I'm just not sure that I'm going to make it to the 10 layouts. I really wanted to, but I just may not be able to. Okay, this is going to go here, but I've got to figure out my title. And I had this. I'm not exactly sure where I came up with that. Let me see. Yes, I do. I got this title. It was actually to put like on a glass, you know, but it came from Dollar Tree. Isn't that where Crafter's Square is? I'm pretty sure. It came from Dollar Tree. And so I thought, well, I can use that for Paris layouts. And so that is what I'm doing. So I want that title there, I think. And I know this is going to overlap a little and that's not perfect, but I want to be sure and keep the top of my Eiffel Tower up there. And then, I don't know if the Moulin Rouge, I wanted to put, this set is just a 3D set that was Paris from Paper House. And it had a bunch. I actually bought 2 of them. And so it's got a bunch of, it's got the Eiffel Tower, it's got Paris, City of Lights. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. But this is what I pulled to use for tonight. So I want to use this as my title. I want to get the Eiffel Tower. I want that to kind of be my focal point. And then I have the Arc de Triomphe, and I thought I could maybe put that up here by the I Love Paris. And then I have the, however you say that, Champs-Élysées, I don't know how you say that. I want to put that there on that photo. Actually, do I want it, which side do I want it on? Maybe that side kind of, I don't know, I kind of like the offset look. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I have written my journaling, and I'll show you in a minute, but this is going to be hidden journaling. I just didn't have anywhere on this page I wanted to journal. So I'll show you how I did that in a minute. But I think this is where we're going with this. I know it's very simple, and I know I've used purchase embellishments, which is kind of unusual for me to use totally that, but you know, that's what they're for. So let's get, we probably better get that title down first. Let's get that title down. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with this from Dollar Tree. I thought it was really pretty. We'll see how I like it when I start trying to put it on, but I should have probably done it with release paper, but I didn't, so. if I can get it somewhat straight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I like that. I could have put it on white and then tried to cut it out, but that was a lot of cutting out, and I just really didn't want to do that. And then here's more heart, another heart. And of course, this is all, the letters all have the stuff like the Eiffel Tower is made out of. Then I love Paris. And then we're going to put our Arc de Triomphe there. And we're going to put this down here. So we may as well just do that. Oh, I need to do the twist before I forget it. And it's a very, 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 very short twist tonight because I knew this was going to go fast. The twist tonight is 1 Corinthians 13:1. And it says, if I speak with the tongues of men or angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. You know, I love that. It just simply tells us that no matter how fancy we can talk, if we don't have love in our hearts, it's just noise. That's all it is. We can say I love you. We can be persuasive with our speech, but if we don't show it, it's worthless. So we don't want to be a clanging cymbal or what was the term, a resounding gong. We don't want to be just noise. We need to be the real deal. And so chapter 13 of 1 Corinthians, and I'm going to do some more on the rest of that because it goes on to describe what love looks like, and I love that chapter. Okay, if I could get the dot off to the I for Paris, we'd be in good shape. I'm not even sure I'm doing it on the right side of there it is. All right, so let's get our I up here on Paris. And let's get ooh la la. The Moulin Rouge was, I mean, it's risque, you know, it's burlesque, but it's amazing that every single one of those girls are the exact same size, and none of them, they just have these teeny tiny little boobs, excuse me for talking that way, but they're just all the same perfect size, and it's really not offensive, you know, the way they do, and their costumes are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. These are those 3D embellishments, and I nearly always take off. There's still like 2 layers there on this Eiffel Tower, but I took off the 3rd layer. It's just too much. Okay, let's get our Eiffel Tower glued down, and then I'm going to show you how I did my journaling. Okay. And I'm not sure where I got these. Probably it's Scrapbook Convention if I was just guessing. But I don't remember. Could have been Hobby Lobby for all I know. Okay, is that down? And that's down. Okay, I think that's everything. And like I said, this is pretty simple for me, but I like it. Now, I'm going to show you what I did for my journaling. I just ordered these. I don't even remember from where. They're just journaling cards. But, so I took one and I glued it on the back of my paper this way, horizontally, and then I actually wrote my journaling on it with it going perpendicular so that I could stick it in here and let it go all. I may have to actually open it up because I don't want this heart sticking out the top, but and then this little tab, you can just pull your journaling in and out with that little tab. And I thought I might go ahead and cut that heart out, but I don't know. I may just leave it like that. I may just leave it. I was thinking that I might cut a little tab here and so you could see that, but I really think I'm just going to leave it like that. All right, there it is. I will try to give you some close-ups, and if you liked this little fast layout, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I certainly wish you would, and I hope you have a blessed day and be a blessing to somebody else. I love these little embellishments. Let's see if I can get that light off there. But here we go. Thanks for coming with me to Paris. Have a great day.